some of the stuff in self-development, they'll explain it to you, you hear it, it makes somewhat sense, but you don't really understand it till you apply it and you get your result. I would hear exercise, diet, and wake up is important, just as to structure your foundation. And I was like, yeah, of course, that makes sense. It's healthy. A good wake up time, diet, and exercise. But when you start applying it for a certain amount of time and it turns into habits, you replace an old habit with the new habit. Now you're exercising every single day, something that I didn't do. Exercising wasn't just to exercise. Exercise made sense now that it was to raise my frequency. I don't exercise to get fit. Yeah, I'm gonna get fit. Yeah, I did lose some pounds. Yeah, I'm gaining a little bit of muscle, and that's great. I love it. I'm grateful for that. But at this point, it makes sense, and I understand that the wake-up time, that the exercise is to raise my frequency. Why do you exercise? To raise my frequency. To remove all my low frequency that I have when I wake up. Any kind of a feeling that I have. Maybe I don't. I don't think I wake up with low frequency. But I like doing my exercise in the morning. I've done them in different parts of the day, but you do them in the morning, it just kind of, it takes you to the top. It takes your frequency to the top, and you just have a different outlook on the day. When you're exercising, not to exercise, not because I want to get ripped, I want to get shredded, I want to get huge, I got a party to go to, summer's around the corner, New Year's resolution. No. When I wake up knowing that I'm doing this to raise my frequency, it's going to do it anyways. But when your level of awareness and understanding of how all this works, universal laws, I raise my frequency, I carry myself different the rest of the day. Do that for 9 months, and it makes all the sense in the world. You understand it different, because it's not just something that you learn on the outside. You take a test and whatever, you answer it right. Like, okay. You're actually applying it. You actually do it, and you get the result that the teachings said. If you do this, you raise your vibration. Oh yeah, that sounds cool. If you do it for a long time, it'll become habitual. It'll be part of your life. It'll be you. Oh, okay, yeah, it makes sense. But then you do it. Oh, okay. I didn't just get the answer right. Whether I memorized it, I'm a good memorizer. No, you apply it. It was organic. It was real. It came from you. Diet. Yeah, you probably lose weight because you're eating better. You eat better. You pull back the food. I learned that, it'll create discipline. It'll keep you focused on one thing. You rewrite these definitions. No, I'm not hungry. This is just the feeling of losing weight. Like, oh, cool. I'm hungry. Yeah, that's the self. I'm going up against the self. What? Let's go. No, you're not hungry. I say we're not. I say we're not going to eat. I say we're going to sit and enjoy. Not try to forget, like, distract myself from this hunger. Let me go do something let me drink a lot of water. Let me chew on some ice. Let me get some gum. Let me do something so I don't think about this hunger. No. I feel the hunger. I feel it. There it is. Good. That's the feeling of losing weight. And we ain't going to eat till I get home. And I'm like an hour and a half, 2 hours from getting home. So, and by the way, when I get home, I already know what I'm going to eat. It's structured. And it's only going to be about this much food. So don't get too excited. Because get excited that we're getting our nutrition. But it's not like we're going to go slam down a big old pile of stuffing. That ain't going to happen. But yeah, stay hungry. Good. Feel it. Enjoy it. It takes it hits different. Once you start looking at these things for what they are at a higher level. I'm not hungry. I don't eat this way because I just want to lose weight. I stay on this type of eating because I want to gain discipline. By gaining discipline, what happens? We talked about it here all the time. Confidence goes up. Automatically, you earn confidence. You earn. You don't just all of a sudden like, okay, I'm going to breathe this way so I can feel confident. No, you earn that. The universe gives you that. The higher power sends that to you as a gift for being disciplined, for earning, for gaining discipline. And you gain discipline by controlling what you eat. The diet. It's not the diet. It's a diet. It's how you eat, what you eat, when you eat, what definition you give to these feelings of eating and hunger. Switch that around, you gain discipline. I didn't know that. And then when I did, it was like, oh, cool, I guess get a little discipline. Yeah, whatever. My definition of discipline back in the day was getting in trouble. The result of doing something that I wasn't supposed to do. Now discipline is like, I want more discipline. I want to control this. The self ain't running things around here no more. It's my conscience. It's my higher self. My brain ain't running it. My mind is. My mind controls everything. Let's go. But I got to learn how my mind works. I got to learn, connect that the conscience, I listen to my conscience so my mind can tell everything else what to do. But the directions, the instructions, the one by one to do comes from my conscience. You do that, you start working on this discipline thing through diet. It makes so much sense now. Why? Because I've applied it for a while. It's a habit now. It's part of my life. So it switches once you apply it. One thing is listening, and then one thing is applying for a period of time. Not 2-3 weeks, not 2-3 months. You're not going to get the result in 2-3 months. You'll feel it. You'll know, like, oh, that's what it means. You'll start seeing the results. You'll start seeing actual results. Then you have the wake-up time. That one was tough for me to wrap my head around, because I could wake up forcefully. I could wake up in the morning and I did everything from throwing the covers off, splashing cold water on my face that I had ready next to me with a towel, just everything you could imagine. I've tried to wake up early. But then after I saw that exercise and diet really did do what I had learned, the wisdom I picked up, I was like, all right, it just hit me one day. It's like the wake up time. Let's go, let's get it. Because wake up doesn't just mean wake up because I have to wake up. Just like I don't exercise because I have to wake up. I'm not on the diet because I have to be on the diet. No one told me I had to be anywhere at a certain amount of time that I committed to, that I have to wake up at this time. I choose to. I want to. I make it part of my life. These are conscious decisions that I'm making. I'm going to exercise like this. I'm going to exercise every day. These are the exercises I'm going to do. There's no option. There's no option. It's non-negotiable. I'm going to eat this way. I'm going to eat this way every day. I'm going to learn. I'm going to adjust. I'm going to do a little bit more research on how to tweak these foods that I'm eating. Also non-negotiable. I'm getting the result. So this isn't questioning. This is the direct, do this and you'll get this. There's no chance. There's no coin flip. There's no maybe. It may work. No. When it was taught to me, it was do this and this will happen. Let me try it. Oh my goodness, it's working. And that's what they mean. Because I'm feeling it. I'm actually in it and I'm doing it and I'm getting the results. So you could talk about it different because it's not hypothetical. It's not, oh, I heard this happens if you do this. No, like, hey, I heard this, I did it, and this is what's happening. Which is how I talk here. Anything you hear here is because I've done it. If I haven't, I'll straight out say at the beginning. But this I have, and the results are crazy good because it makes a different sense now. It hits different than with only how I heard it. Now I apply it and now I feel it. The wake-up time. The wake-up time isn't because I have to. The wake-up time I chose one day to say, I think, yeah, no, you know what? No, tomorrow's the day. Let's go. And that started building. And it makes so much sense now that the earlier you wake up, the more time you have to be grateful. The more time that you're up, you have another day, and you're going to maximize the day. Instead of being up for 15 hours, 14 hours, now it's turned into 16 hours, 17 hours. Why? Because you wake up early. You catch it in the morning, and you do the workout right away. The moment you wake up, you're grateful, and you do another grateful activity. You do a self-love activity, which is the exercise, which raises your vibration. And then throughout the day, you're eating well. It's like the perfect 3 right there. Exercise, diet, and wake up, which is frequency increase, discipline, gratefulness. It takes a different meaning. And it's not just about naming them that. It's about applying it, letting it root into your life, letting it be part of your life, make it part of your life. Make a mom non-negotiable. It's going to happen like this, and it's going to happen like this, because I said, because I choose to, because I don't have to. I choose to live a higher level vibrating life, a life with a higher frequency, a life with a higher rate of vibration. So I could have good thoughts, good feelings, good actions. I'm living on purpose. What's my purpose? To become the version of me that I would admire and help others do the same. When you apply these techniques, simple, exercise, diet, wake up, and you start feeling what they told you that was going to happen, it hits different. You carry yourself different. Now you know, oh, that's what they meant. And now you have the receipts, the proof. You won't need to tell people that you feel different. You'll dissipate this differentness. It's just, that part is a little bit more difficult to explain, because you just know that you're radiating a different energy. Because you just didn't start doing it yesterday. You've been doing it for a while. You feel good. What's good? Grateful, loving, proud. Because you're doing the difficult things. You're purposely keeping away from chasing instant gratification, pleasure chasing. You're purposely denying the things that are of a low vibe. Not exercising, eating poorly, sleeping in. You're pushing those away. Now with the high vibration, you can't be in a bummy mood. You can't be in a bad mood. You can't be in a sad mood. You can't be in an ungrateful mood. You just can't be those if you're at a high vibration. You do these 3 activities, you're vibing high. Your frequency is going to be high. And like I said, if you have a high frequency, your thoughts, feelings, and actions are going to be high as well. And if you have the awareness and paying attention, and you feel that your thoughts are starting to get a little low, you're starting to get a little mopey, or a little, you start, you know, if your thing is to criticize, or your thing is to talk smack, or your thing is to compare yourself to others, well, at least my life isn't as bad as that, or at least I'm not like that person. If that's your jam, if that's what you do when things are not going your way, that's your thoughts. Then you're going to start feeling a little bit bummed out. But if you have the awareness, and if you don't do anything about it, you're going to go into the low actions. But if you know, if you're aware and you're paying attention and you feel your thoughts coming down, you quickly know what to do. I got to get grateful. I got to go do a couple air squats. I got to do some push-ups up against the desk. Go for a quick walk. Remember what my purpose is. Remember what I'm doing. Remember what I'm working on. You do that for a few weeks, a few months, a few years, it becomes part of your life. It becomes part of your habits. You know that it's your purpose. It's non-negotiable to have a low vibration. And if your body just automatically wants to make it go low, your brain wants to make it go low because you have just old things that trigger you, you quickly get on it. You keep yourself at a high vibration. You feel it. You feel it, and it's a good feeling. It tastes good. It hits different. Try it. Try it. 3 simple things. Exercise, diet, and wake up time.